Yeah. Spookz. Esco did it for the writers. We gon' do it for the readers. Read more books than Cat Williams while y'all was chillin', nigga. Here's a few. After I read Carter G. Woodson, it was a part of me good, son. The education of a youngin' that just ain't wanna be hood and dumb. Bill sessions, you ain't tryna learn, you shouldn't come if you don't wanna feel it in your skull. This ain't nothing numb. These boys walk around with dead souls when we was their age. Even when we had lead poles, we read scrolls. Say what you want, but Dr. York had us on our toes. Walking and talking, we can see the patterns in the roads. Pops made me read an autobiography of Mr. T. That's when I learned before Rocky 3, he was a G. He had it start out in Cabrini Green. His description of life as a teen made mine feel like a breeze. Your favorite rappers ain't ill as my favorite authors. Ivan Van Sertima taught me we came before Columbus. She reading urban romance novels, take it from her, and hand your lady some Queen of Four, sacred woman. Thought it was all about chasing dollars, then I recall breaking my fall. Nathan McCall's make me wanna holler. Made me wanna be a scholar instead of a robber. Read all the cookbooks you want, life ain't peach cobbler. Speak my truth to my voice horse and stay the course. Back to the future, it's feeling like 1984. It's solid weapons for quiet wars. We live in the words Bill Cooper wrote and behold a pale horse. A black you rockin' Theodore reading Theodore. Notes from the underground, high sound when the beat is raw. Short as an Ewok deep in the book of Enoch. Was told my rich dad was a poor dad by Deepak. But what does he know about my people? And why so many of us living real fast but read slow?
As a kid, I stayed on punishment. All I would do is read. From Shakespeare to Bible, Hardy Boy mysteries. I locked in on Alex Haley, the Roots Saga, Malcolm the Queen. This before I ever tried to serve talc on the fiends. Read plenty books about nature and animals. A whole set of Encyclopedia Britannicas. As an adult, I read Dr. Claude, Powernomics, of course, the Quran, and a book of hadiths. I'm talking Sahih Bukhari, The Fire Next Time, that was Baldwin. Notes of a Native Son, I read all of it. I read Lord of the Flies as a kid, and knew one day I'd pack a pistol. Black skin, white mask, Frantz Fanon, the wretched of the earth. You can hear the references in my verses. Sister Soldier's Cold as Winter, the only street novel I chose to get into. Read the credits on my favorite albums. Fell in love with the thank yous truly. The credits taught me about E based on the blueprint. Last year I read Bria Baker's Rooted. Boy, stick self-help, but I ain't been all the way through it. Of mice and men, it's where I learned the dangers of not knowing my strength. And read a book by white folks since back then. I figured they scoped my thoughts enough as a kid. Nowadays I only read from those who resemble my kin, or at least a hint of melanin.